What do we have here? The Last Visit, 98th. This one, it says, is a psychological indie horror from the first person in the genre of walking simulator in the setting of the post-Soviet winter space. The main focus is on the atmosphere of horror, which is emphasized by realistic 3D graphics. That is the most generic description you could have ever made for a game like this. Here we go. Whew. Damn, look at them graphics. Look at them graphics. This is more cinematic than Days Gone. Hey, how about I see you tonight? I'm sorry, I can't tonight. I went to my parents' apartment. You finally decided to go for it? Yes, after their death, it's hard for me to show up at this apartment, but I'm going to do it today. I've already placed an ad and want to take photos to sell this apartment. Wow, are you sure about that? I knew you would notice. Lovely. Something happened to my car. Let me call you later. Oh, he's playing some of that Russian music though. I tell you guys, I'm a sucker for synthwave music. Synthwave, retro wave, vaporwave. I just love this type of music. Okay. So basically, we are visiting my parents' apartment long after they passed away. Okay. I need to see what happened to the car. Again, what's with the sensitivity, guys? Why do they do this? Bump it up. There we go. Okay, now, okay. The controls are a little floaty, though. Hold on. Maybe that was too sensitive. Okay, much better. This was literally... It seems the generator is acting up. This was literally me last week with my car. The only issue, though, I found out that my radiator was leaking. Now I need to take the battery and check it at home. Okay. Go to your parents' apartment on the 4th floor, which I presume is this. Rob, yes, it's a horror game. It's called The Last Visit. My future wife is 1 year older than me, and I truly love her for who she is, mashallah. And she truly loves me for who I am. Mashallah, alhamdulillah, bro. That's ideally what you're looking for, you know? There should be a mutual love between two partners, you know? Even if it ends up being an arranged marriage, I think you can also make a relationship like that work, but it's work nevertheless. Okay, this is the apartment building. The apartment is on the 4th floor. These like Russian these games based on the Russian setting. They always design them, or they always put them in the same setting of these Soviet-like apartment buildings. You know, I don't mind, but maybe switch it up. And don't tell me this is going to be the same apartment room of other games that I've seen, other Russian-based games that I've seen before. Wait. Okay, it's a little bit different. Fine. Okay, so this is our dead parents' house. Wash hands. Can I at least... How do you turn on the lights? Where is it? I don't see it. Is it from the outside? There we go. Climbing to the 4th floor with the battery is not an easy task. Now I feel thirsty. Let me guess, you want to drink some vodka? The Russian kitchens are always the same in these horror games. What is this? Is this like Tang? Like a powdered juice? تتكلم عربي? Yes and no. يعني... Oh, okay, so we got the battery. Alright, and where do we go? Oh my god, I had to pick up the frickin' battery. What else? Alright, so this is where his workshop is? Okay. Again, why do all Russian apartments look like this? Now I need to find the multimeter. It was definitely somewhere at my father's. Father's what? Father's what? Damn, who put this glass here? I better remove it, or I'll get hurt. Okay, so I guess I have to find the broom. Bro wants to go back to Mina so bad. I'll be honest. I don't mind giving Mina another try. She kind of left me hanging, bro. She went and focused on her career. What the hell? I was trying, okay? But she was giving me mixed signals in the beginning. Yani, she wasn't making it easy. Alright, we got the broom. Time to sweep up this mess. Let's see what other... Oh, okay. Find the multimeter. Now, I'm no frickin' mechanic. I'll be honest. I don't know anything about cars. I'm not all that great to be with it. Usually, I just take my car to my guy. He tells me a bunch of stuff. He's like, this. I'm like, great. Just call me in 2 days and let me know when it's done. And then I even ask him, like, what's the problem with the car? And it's usually just gibberish. You know, for me, it's gibberish. I'm like, okay, great. Just how much? All right, lovely. See you next month when my car has another problem. I can hear people talking on the other side. What the hell is a multimeter, guys? Does anyone know? It's a car part, right? Can I actually... I'm going to Google what a multimeter is. Hold on. Silly me. Multimeter. Oh, okay. A multimeter looks like something like this. Some sort of measuring device. Okay. Where the hell are we gonna find something like that? This is definitely not in the kitchen, but we're here anyway. Let's do it. Let's check. A multimeter. We're gonna make sure every room is searched properly. No. No. No, not car part. It's a device to check okay, to check voltage. Got it. That looks like a weird contraption looking thing, right? Oh, hold up. There we go. We found it. Okay, time to rev up the battery. The battery's dead. My father didn't have a car, so there's probably no charger here. Okay. My childhood friend lives on the first floor. I can ask him for the charger. Or you can ask your friend to get his car, drive the car to your car, just use cables, and just juice up your battery, bruh. Alright. But no, we got to do it the hard way, guys. That's how usually these horror games go. So a childhood friend on the first floor. Okay, let's go. My childhood friend lives on the first floor. I hope he's home. Ding dong. Alright, someone's coming. Hello, friend. You're not gonna welcome me? Okay. I guess I'm... Oh! I guess I'm just going in, huh? Press F to light the candle. Uh-oh. Oh, what the hell? Yo, Oh. Okay, I could see why maybe you don't talk to your childhood friend anymore, because, something has certainly changed about them over the years. Oh. 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 Hello, childhood friend. It's me, your friend from the fourth floor. We used to play together as kids, remember me? Huh. He's, oh. Oh dear, guys. Why did you come to mock me again? Please, leave me alone. I'm okay with Nina, honestly. Fuck that car park. Go with the bike. Yeah, bro. I'd bounce at this point. Something is off about the whole apartment. Hey, what's with you? I didn't touch you in childhood. We always got along and had no conflicts. Even the way he's talking to me, he's just sending notes. Where do you throw it? Oh, okay. You disfigured me. You sewed my mouth shut, and now I can't talk properly? After that, no one played with me in the yard. You ruined my life. Did I actually do this? Is my main character actually, like, freaking wacko? Bro, I missed you already. Welcome back to the live stream, man. I don't understand what you're talking about. Anyway, I need a battery charger. Can I borrow it from you until tomorrow? He does not look human, for sure. So we did not sew his mouth shut. I will help you. But first, let's play a game. Collect all the chips for me, and we will be even. Just like in childhood. Ah! He's gone! I don't like playing games. At least this one. Find 5 chips? Okay. Well, the most obvious place to look first is in the kitchen, right? No chips in the fridge. None on the counter. Definitely not behind this creepy face. The bathroom? Not where I'd check, but doesn't hurt. No chips. What kind of bizarre task is this? Oh my god, bro. What are these drawings? Some optical illusion shit, bro. Ugh. Feel like they're gonna pop up out of nowhere. Doesn't have electricity. Why are you asking for a charger? Oh, damn, that actually makes a good point. You make a good point there. Yeah, I should have known. The second I opened up my candle, I should have just left. Because this is all sus right now. As long as people are enjoying the stream. You collected all the chips. Now you can take the battery charger. It's in the car parked near the house number 23. Thanks, man. Oh! Fuck off. God damn it. Yeah, I'm out of here, bro. This is the last time I'm gonna visit my childhood friend. Get it. Yeah, that one got me. They said, find a car near house number 23. Alright, so that's 21. That's 22. Whew. That kind of got me, guys. That got my heart shui racing. I guess the lesson to be learned here is maybe maybe don't go visiting some old friends. You know, might not be the same people that you remember them to be. All right, return home. You know, it'd be creepy if there's like people standing outside these windows watching. I remember this developer doing other games. Again, he always does them in the same setting, like in like a Russian neighborhood. The last one I played of him was called Pieces of Me. That was actually really good, honestly. All right, where the hell is the house? Yeah, okay, sorry to go there. But let's be honest, Nina was mid. First of all, it's Mina. Okay, let's try to get that right. Secondly, I wouldn't say she was mid. I'd say she was like a puzzle. You know, you're trying to untangle or unscramble the very many nuances of this character. You know, I will say that I definitely wasn't bored when I went out on those dates with her. But she definitely wasn't easy. Hey man, how's it going? Hey Cryptech, welcome to the live stream. We're just playing some indie horror games tonight. We went through already like 3 of them. This is the 4th one now. This one's called The Last Visit, 98th. Connect the charger. So far so good. There was one proper jump scare. I'll give him that. We're basically visiting our dead parents' apartment, but it could be that the whole apartment is haunted altogether. So you're basically visiting your dead parents' apartment after a long time since they passed away. You're basically taking a picture of the apartment, hopefully trying to sell it, but your car breaks down and you're basically trying to power up your car again. Is she Arabic? Honestly, Mina is whatever you want her to be, you know? If you, now can I do what I came here for? Okay, so while this is charging, I'm gonna sell this apartment. For that, I need to take a couple of photos. Alright, here we go. Find mom's camera. Okay. Oh, is that it? That looks like a camera. No. Damn. Mom, where do you put that camera? Oh, there it is. She got a cute little Polaroid. Find the best frame in this room. Okay. I did take a class in photography back in college, but I'll be honest, I got a B. It didn't help that our professor only taught us for photography that whole semester, theoretically. They only gave us like one actual, you know, what do you call it, like a practical class with cameras, but they only ever did that once. I'd say I'm much better as a editor than a photographer. I need to choose a different frame. Okay, I guess this is no good. Let's go here. Is this better? Oh, okay, whenever it lights green, then this is a good frame. You just started playing? Yep. Oh! What the? Who is that? It's just there's someone in the house. And I think it could be my parents, my dead parents. Uh-oh. Damn, how did it fall? I need to clean it up. Here we go. Pull out the broom again. Now, I do remember the broom was behind the toilet. At least I think it was. Or I think I left the broom near the workshop. So we're gonna have to backtrack a bit. Can't you go walking? I'd love to, but we gotta take these pictures. We gotta sell this apartment. You know, the real estate price on this apartment is it's booming, and I gotta take advantage. So doesn't matter if it's cursed. Doesn't matter if there's some dark ooga, boogeyman in here. We're just gonna have to do what we have to do. Why would your parents want to haunt you? Maybe I was a troubled child. Maybe I was naughty. Maybe there was unfinished business, and they kind of wanna take revenge on me in a spiritual sense. Find the best frame. Okay. Or maybe something else lingers about here. Okay. There's clearly something wrong with the tape. Or maybe it's my parents. Okay. So I presume that's my father having a fight with my mother. Is this an indication, or is it implying that my father was abusive? Uh-oh. Okay. So I may have not had the most perfect parents, from the looks of it. Go away. Oh dear. Profit over safetiness. Maybe he broke a PC. Maybe he did. Or it's the rest of the engravings. Go away, or you are a corpse. Nah. I gotta sell this apartment on Zillow, guys. Oh, okay. Never mind. Maybe you can have the apartment. How about that? Maybe I'll just leave. I'm just gonna walk towards the door, and I'm gonna be on my way. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I can't get out, guys. I can't leave. Troubled childhood? Maybe. Come on, you gotta afford rent this month somehow. That is true. That is true. Okay. There is still one more room to take. Oh! One more picture, guys. One more picture. Find the best frame. Okay. Let me just go here. Nope. The Steam games won't buy themselves. Exactly. Exactly. The other day, he straight up hit a PC with a hammer. Soft-ended a game for real. Broke the... you're talking about Hellkind. Yeah. Oh well. It happens. But we move on. Okay, there we go. I think we found... Is that me and my father? It can't be. I don't remember this. What's going on here? Okay. So he is saying this is implying that his father may have not been abusive to him. and that this could be another family that used to live in this apartment, and um, they're the ones haunting this place, or at least maybe just the father himself. So I think that's kind of my theory about this now so far, and that this. Oh, who the hell is knocking? Hey yo, you got. Hey, maybe there's clearly something in this room that will help me get out. I just need to search. Find something that will help you escape. Oh, how that he wants to come in, bro. Oh, and okay, and there's the knock also. So he's on both sides. I'm kind of cooked. Man, I wouldn't take the picture in master room with a ghost. Okay, he's gone. What's happening? I'm definitely asking for it though. I need to. I need to sell this apartment as soon as possible. As soon as possible. What is the wrench gonna do? Bro, he is just standing right there. I need to call for help. I'll knock on the radiator with a wrench. Maybe someone will come. Bro, this guy wants a piece of me, bro. Oh, look how he's like scratching the wall. My God. Bro, do you not understand? This apartment's real estate value went up by 13% this year. I need to sell this place. I need to make my money. Just go and come back in the morning and take the pictures. Or bring an exorcist next time with me. Hey man, just sell that shit and leave it. Yeah, exactly. Because that way it's going to be someone else's problem. All right, so he said to hit the radiator with the wrench, right? Bro, you're gonna have to fix it, which is gonna add up to the renovation costs. Which is gonna make this even worse. What the hell is the police gonna do against paranormal forces like this, bro? Oh! Piece of shit. What is even going on here? Why do I see the silhouettes of my parents? So those were his parents? I need to find the family tape. Maybe there I will find answers to my questions. The apartment is pretty big. You'll make a pretty penny off it. Exactly. This is like, how many bedrooms? It's got a spacious living room. It's got a nice long hallway on both sides. That side over there, this one over here. There's 2 bathrooms, a master bedroom, a kitchen. I mean, this you can make a killing with this. I'm just saying. We gotta find the family tape. So did something happen with my parents when I left them? That's my question. Now let's go to the living room where the TV is. Go into that living room. I dare you. There we go. Let's find the tape. What else have I not checked? A safe. I think I need... What I need is inside. Okay. Take the lamp. What lamp? The lamp from the bedroom? Counting all rooms from the outside. Reminds me of that one scene from The Barbarian, where he finds out that the basement has an underground path, and he starts counting even further down. He's like, oh my god. So the more the more square meters, the bigger the value of the apartment is going to be. All right, the lights are busted here. What lamp are they talking about? The lamp in the kitchen? What do you think it's worth? I mean, it's a one-bedroom apartment, even though it has a pretty decently large living room. One-bedroom apartments can kind of go up to 700 to 800,000 dirhams, which is about 150 to $200,000, give or take. And if it's an old neighborhood, it could cost slightly less. It's my personal opinion on it. How did the parents pass away anyway? I think of old age, or maybe something else happened. We don't even know. That's why we gotta find the tape. That movie where underneath there was a crazy mom. Yes, yes. Definitely would recommend. Definitely would recommend people to watch Barbarian. I watched that movie like 3 times. It's so good. And the same director is coming out with a new movie called The Weapon. I think it's coming out like in a month or two. So I'm definitely gonna be watching that. What are we looking for here? Okay, I can't find the lamp that they're talking about. I've looked everywhere. Are they talking about the lights? Oh, oh this is the lamp. The fluorescent light. There we go. Ultraviolet lamp. With it, I can figure out the safe's pen. I need to turn off the lights in the apartment. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to kind of close everything up. 2. Okay. We got it. 9342. 93482. So let's look at the order of the transformers by color, and we'll go from there. So 2 is yellow, so that means it's the last number. Blue, so 9. Green, what was green? Green was 3. So 9, 3. And 8, I think 8 was white. So 9, 3, 8, 4, 2. Let's do that. 9, 3, 8, 4, 2. There we go. We got it. Lovely. Some progress. Why would you close the lights, bro? Keep them on. My God. I lost some Hearthstone. I like that you're using some Arabic words there, man. Okay, so this could finally reveal some dark past about my parents. Or something even more cryptic. Okay, so there's a basement. Looks like we're going there now. Oh dear. Yeah, the lights were already off. That was weird, wasn't it? Ah! Why would I want to make my way to the basement, bro? Why do I want to put myself into... After watching the recording, memories flooded over me. And I finally remembered. Oh, so we got a flashback going. I guess this is my... Is this my childhood home or something? 20 years ago. Before we lived in that apartment, I guess. I arranged to meet my friend at this house. Oh yeah, the word khalas means in Arabic like enough, you know, or that's fine. I'll knock on the door. I hope he's home. Is he talking about his father? Daddy, I'm home. Daddy? Strange, he should be home. I need to look around. Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys! My lord, bro. This is a video game. This is a video game. Finally. Got the key. Maybe he hid and wants me to find him? Oh dear. Yeah, I'm sure your daddy wants to play games, bro. Hide and seek. Daddy? Daddy? Ah! Did the teddy bear just say Privyet? Let the memory come to you. Let the trauma come to me, bro. Oh. Looks like Daddy had a little hobby on the side. Oh, God. Were my parents, or at least, were my parents, like, serial killers? What's going on? I guess this is the revelation. Damn, they heard me. Find a place to hide? What are you talking about? Who? Shit. There should be a cupboard here. Okay. So, I guess my parents used to do some shady shit, and maybe as a kid I repressed those memories. And they make it so obvious and hard to find at the same time. Exactly. Aw, I'm cooked. Yep. Looks like... Is this even my parents' house? Am I in some guy? Am I in some stranger's house? I need to run away from here urgently. Okay. That's the real question. Whose house is this? Where's the oh. Salvation? Holy shit. The Ichimi even said nice try. Isn't this your friend's house? I don't know. I was assuming that was my house. Okay, what now? We got all the pictures for the apartment. That means we can leave. And lovely. I am stuck in a interdimensional loop in which I will never escape. Lovely. It all started on that cancerous day when you found your best friend dismembered. That maniac caught you, and it's best you don't remember what he did to you then, but you survived. You didn't tell anyone, and over time your brain erased that traumatic experience from your memory, so he suppressed the stuff. And it's only now that you remembered what happened to you. Okay, so my parents aren't so bad. It's just that I experienced something extremely traumatic when I was a kid, somewhere up in the Russian suburbs. Even though you no longer remembered what happened to you, oh my god. You became a very angry child. You really bullied all the children in the yard very cruelly. No one wanted to be friends with you. So I did actually do bad things. Guess I was projecting. or I became like a byproduct of the maniac that caught me all those years ago. Your parents simply didn't understand what was happening to you. You were a very difficult child, and for that you were punished. You ran away from home very early and didn't return. And about a year ago, you came back home and killed your parents? Oh my god. This took a dark turn, guys. Oh no. So I guess whatever happens next, I deserve it. I really am more than just a naughty child, huh? So what's out to haunt me? That's my question. I'm sorry, Mommy and Daddy. This is no longer about selling the apartment, huh? Something else. Something else much deeper is in place. I do recall I still have the... Oh! What now? Who's there? Now I understand why the parents were haunting him. Exactly. Hello, I'm here through an ad. I'd like to see the apartment. But I still never submitted the pictures, bro. What are you talking about? I just took the pictures. Did I post them up on Zillow that fast? Looks like we got another victim to add to the list. And he just continues to just be an awful person. What the hell? Is he not trying to sell the apartment? What the hell? That was bizarre. Bit of a twist. I'll give him that. I will say that the menial tasks does kind of drag, which slightly ruins the pacing of this game. The jump scares were pretty decent. There was one that got me spooked up. And it's short enough that it doesn't feel like it overstays its welcome. But yeah, pretty unique game. And that was the last visit, 98th. I don't know what 98th means, but I don't think I'm going to stay too long playing this game to find out.